So I'm in my garage. I've got an art room in my garage, and I've been doing my witchy stuff in here recently. I don't know why. It's mad because the visions and the psychosis started in this room when they gave me that fucking vision about what I was meant to do to fucking release my trauma. Just changed it. And when I did them 4 videos for e-people, I fucking was in Delulu land because they were fucking talking to me, but then shit was happening. Like, I was trying to do stuff, like they were trying to teach me to do stuff to be functional, so doing jobs around your house, because that's a form of self-care, like doing your laundry and stuff like that. And when you've had a breakdown, you can't bring yourself just to do the simple things like having a fucking wash and getting out of bed and shit like that. So you have to kind of really plan to do them simple things just to reprogram yourself. And I think fucking psychosis is coming again, because if it's coming and going, I can hear them clearly sometimes, and then sometimes I can't. For fuck's sake, I'm fucking sick of this shit. My fucking mind's mad. Like, it's fucking broke. Like, honestly, like, I'm literally just at this point, like, in shock about it all. So everybody who starts to watch it, I'm fucking with you, mate. It's fucking shocking as fuck. Like, it's mad. It's not normal. It's not normal what I experienced. It was such a fucking weird fucking experience for me, and traumatic and fucking catastrophic and fucking every big name you can fucking think of. And then I felt better. And then it was that dream. It triggered me this week. It was a dream. And in the dream, I can't remember much of it. I just remember waking up. And it was something to do with letters. Like legal letters and stuff like that. And then it just triggered me to fucking do some shit. Like I did to e-people. Like I've done the same to e-people, like what I've done to my next enemies. Because that's how my mind was looking at it, like, you're my fucking enemy now. I'm about to fucking tell you the truth, yeah? You're my enemy for the wrong fucking reason, you dickhead. I'm fucking sick. Yeah. And I recognise it now. I didn't recognise it before. That was why it was a problem. Because I didn't recognise I was fucking Delulu. And I'm like, we need fucking education around here about people going into Delulu land. Because I speak to some people who have got fucking family members, and it sounds like they're in psychosis too. You know, so it's not like an isolated thing. It's a fucking big thing that, like, fucking people are in, like, mental health crisis, psychosis and stuff like that. And they're really just taking no fucking out. Like, holistic healing is all to do with the nervous system. Because if you can control the nervous system, you can control your emotions and yourself, meaning that, you know, every life experience you can still be spicy, but you can fucking hold that power, like, in a responsible way. That's the point. But I just get really confused. It's like sometimes, like, the confusion's coming again. That's why I feel like I might be going into psychosis, because the confusion's coming, because I was fucking aware as fuck. Like, and that's the storm. I mean, it's still going on, isn't it? I mean, it's not very strong yet, but it's still fucking in the energies. There's so much shit going on in this world, and I'm drowning in it. I wish I weren't. I can't help it. It's like it's just my world now. And I fucking miss me old world. Fuck! Yeah! Fucking hell. Fucking Stacey Rowe had it fucking sweet, mate. I fucking would have loved her life. Like, the fucking challenges that this new soul's had to fucking face were just next level shit. But then I think it's because they want me on a next level. They want me to be a fucking mouthy bitch, because I fucking learned the ins and outs of fucking, like, behavioural patterns and fucking societal fucking programming and shit. Like, I fucking dug deep into that shit. I can fucking articulate that shit. Not fully yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting a real fucking articulated fucking understanding. But then the things happening with my ear, And I don't know whether that's like a symptom of a trigger that the psychosis is going to come, because it's like a cloud that then forms over my head, and then it's like my mind and my, what's the word, whatever part of your brain that controls your body and your actions and things like that. It's like going into psychosis, it changes the radio station and it puts you on a really, really fucking fucked up like channel that just fucking malfunctions and fucking makes bitty noise and shit. And then you just fucking, it's in your head. It's like having that noise in your head constantly driving you insane. Oh, and you do go insane. I really did go insane. Fucking yeah. Fucking Harley Quinn's twin sister. Fucking she's the pretty one. I'm the clever one, mate. That was fucking one of my personalities. She was fucking mad. She was like fucking thinking she's going to be a fucking force to be reckoned with her fucking nutty self. I'll tell ya. But then I don't know, maybe I'm just meant to fucking chat a load of shit and fucking freak people out just to get the fucking truth out. And then maybe my life is, maybe I am meant to go back to the hospital. But I ain't going back to fucking Caledon. If anything, I need to go to St. Michael's. They were good. They were lovely. Caledon Centre's a bag of shit. The Caledon Centre is like a prison. It's the way they treat it and the way the police treat people with mental health. Like I fucking investigate this shit. I fucking I was like a fucking reporter, like an inside fucking reporter, getting the scoop because I was experiencing it myself. Like, and then I fucking had to write about it and learn about it, and I spoke to people about their experiences, and then I mirrored it to mine, and it's brought a general problem that I've identified within the mental health services, that I now feel that I could use my experience, everything I've written down, everything I learned, to fucking shine a light on how people with mental health are treated. Like, we really are just fucking poorly, mate. I know there's some violent ones and shit, because there was a room, like they said, there's a place in the Caledon, some woman had come into our area, which was more like a relaxed area, but then there's another ward where there's like only 5 beds, but there's like some patients have about 4 people to them, like they just get fucking gripped up and fucking jabbed like to make zombies, mate, because they're too fucking aggressive and shit. Like I wasn't aggressive, I was just fucking nutty, mate. I thought I was in fucking Wonderland. I was like Alice in Wonderland, and I was like, this is fucking great. Yeah, this is great. But really, it's not real. That's why I had to be in the nutty house, because it was like I needed to experience this in a place where I could just be my nutty self, because it was like I had to hold it in outside, otherwise you scare everybody, but then holding it in just fucking broke me. So then going into the mental hospitals gave me the opportunity to be myself, so that I can then just let it all out and try and understand it. And that's why I started writing shit and started like researching and I was trying to give them my understanding of it from an educated level. But it's like when you're educated with mental health, it's like they don't believe you, but you can have both. You can be intelligent and have mental health, problems. Mental health doesn't make you a fucking dumbo. I mean, I know some people it does, but it don't. I mean, it depends the level of the severity of it. But if you're experiencing things where you're seeing and hearing things, and I've learned with spiritual connection, the difference between spiritual connection and psychosis, they are very different. They are. But then it's like you still hear the spiritual connection through the delusions, through some of the delusions. So you get like the fake, and then you get like some messages through the delusions that then what was happening was coming true. And it was just fragging my head even more, like. And now I've just got some weird shit going on with my ear again. I'm like, I've got autism. It's like I have to. I'm just different. You have no idea what I no idea. And I'm so glad I fucking documented this bollocks. I'm fucking so glad. Like, all the times that I was just made to feel like shit about it. And for me, I felt like because somebody told me, like because the guides told me, it always felt like the right thing to do. And then it weren't. But then now I'm out of it, it feels like it still was the right thing to do, because I expressed my insanity on live on fucking videos to show the world the reality of what can happen to a human being. So like the stories that I've got, I mean, I went through a lot. I've got a lot of stories and how the system fails and shit. Like even with the police, like they said, like when I had some good ones because they had to watch me 24/7, so they had to change over sitting by the door and shit. Because I was like nutty and self-harming, yet they didn't fucking take me to hospital. Anyway, one woman, she was nice. She was a bit fucking hard-faced, but she was sound. Like I didn't feel a bad vibe about her, to be honest. She's just being strong in her fucking job. But she said that they get no training on how to handle people with mental health. Now, when I spoke to people who had come in to like the Caledon and that, like, you can see that when somebody's erratic, say if something's been done to somebody and then they become erratic, the police go for the erratic one, not the one that made the erraticness. That's what I'm starting to recognise, especially with the stories from other women. And all of them, fucking every single woman out in there, fucking reporting shit. Oh, fucking had a problem from a man. And I'm like, oh, this is a pattern in the world, because that's how I was looking and how I was thinking. There's a fucking pattern in the world. Every fucker's getting broken by a fucking man. The fuck? We need fucking loving, not fucking breaking, Jesus. Oh, we're fucking the vulnerable in the fucking society. Women and children are the vulnerable. But we have fucking, like, if you love us and we fucking feel great about ourselves, we can fucking achieve a lot of shit that'll fucking benefit us, mate. Honestly, because we think differently, women do, and it's a good thing. We think with our fucking hearts and emotions, like men think with their heads and egos. And then you lack the humanity. And in this day and age, everyone's going through too much to just have that lack of humanity now. Like what happened to me was real, and I'm gonna fucking, I'll tell you what, even if I fucking wrote enough shit to make sure them motherfuckers get what they deserve. I'm sorry, but it's got to be done. Like, how do I get a big investigation in my behaviour and everything and other people don't, when there's been multiple complaints? It doesn't make sense. What, just because he's the fucking owner's brother and he's the prince that's gonna fucking inherit the castle? Fuck off, you prick. That doesn't give you the right to fucking treat women like shit. You've got a problem with women, and I think it's to do with your trauma, if I'm honest with you. You know, did you have a bad life when you were a kid that made you just fucking disrespect women and see women as a piece of shit? And you have to like if anybody like says something you don't like, you want to be a prick about it. Because that's what I fucking experienced. And do you know what? The problem that I identified in all of that, it was a fucking ego trip between the two directors, and I was stuck in the middle of the motherfucker. You had one director fucking directing and the other one fucking putting roadblocks up just because the other director had made that decision and he didn't make that decision, and it ended up fucking becoming a problem. That was why one of the Andy's complaint, and he weren't just complaining about me, he was complaining about himself because he was fucking getting the same shit, you know. And he was saying, look, how can we do this job, because they're putting roadblocks in the way of us finishing a job, doing a job, you know. And I was like the messenger, and I just kept getting shot. I kept getting sent to these different places to try and help get this job going. So I was just told to go in rooms, and then I'm getting snapped at for it because there's some shit going down between these two departments. And I was just a fucking patsy for it in the end. I became the patsy, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then no one saw it from my side of the lens. And then I had to fucking live like this. And now, like, I'm fully ready to fucking email I tell you what, I used to do big mailers as part of my job when I was younger. I know how to get hold of powerful email addresses. I know the tricks of the trade, mate, to get data. So like my research and that can get fucking like every email address from every business in this country. And I've prepared this mad fucking like legal case about a CEO and director and how they treat women in the workplace, women's rights. Now, I'm fully prepared to do a massive email and drop that shit not only to every business but every person that works for people, because I honestly think they need to know the truth. You know, I wasn't that, I weren't that hated, was I, guys? I fucking got on with quite a lot of people in my operations team. It was just the fucking other team that I fucking had booed because they were fucking being pricks because of the war between the two directors, you know. So I'm just airing shit until I fucking get what I deserve. Or we can actually go to court. I mean, I'm down for going to court because, you know, it's kind of practice for me to build my strength up to be a fucking speaker, to get to that fucking government and say, yo, you need to change the laws, you pricks. Your laws are shit. Like, fucking women's rights, mate. It ain't worth the fucking paper it's written on. They fucking put it in paper, but then, like, these men don't follow it. And the only way that you can fight for it is going into the courts, getting fucking slagged off and traumatised and shit. Get a bit of money, and the geezer just pays out money that he's got plenty of, and then he just walks away like nothing's happened. But the person who's experienced it has been through absolute fucking hell. That even when they get the money, it just doesn't feel right, because you wanted it to be public record so that you can identify and call out the behaviours coming from the powers above. You know, and I travelled around and I met loads of people that had these workplace problems and stuff like, and I've been fucking on this shit. I'm fucking no employment law, and I'm like, you know what? We need fucking tighter laws around employment law, mate. I'll fucking go government if I'm not fucking Delulu. Like, I can feel it in my ears. So I'm not going fucking Delulu again. I might be in the nut house again soon. No, I'm not going there. I haven't seen myself go in the nut house, but then I don't see everything. I don't get the heads up on everything, because they say that that's life wouldn't be life if you didn't have unexpected things come your way, because then you have to learn what that is and what it's been sent for, to what's to teach you. Like, my nervous system is so damaged. Like, I'm not a fucking old lady, but then I've got the mind of a fucking 17-year-old witch. Well, I've got fucking a few in there. There's a few. So I've got, let's try and name them. Let's see if I can name, like, figure them out when I'm in fucking mid-stage Delulu land. No, I don't think I am. I don't know, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to have to just fucking record it and just see. Like, I haven't received what I needed to receive yet. So it's kind of like, I feel like I have to keep going and just showing the raw truth of me, to just show the reckoning of what people's behaviours, what it can do, basically. Like, because if I just keep recording, you can't silence me, you can't, like, bury the truth. And fuck me, I got buried in all that truth, so it had to come out, and it did fucking help me. It did help me getting it all out. So I've got the 9-year-old, I got the nun on the run, the witch, I've got Harley Quinn's twin sister. I've got an entertainer, but for some reason I always refer to that one as he. I don't know why. He hasn't got a name. He's the entertainer, and he sees the story, the game, the very theatrical one that does lots of different fucking voices and fucking shit, like, just to fucking have a crack. Yeah. What does that? I don't even know what number that is on my head. So I get, when psychosis starts, I get some symptoms of, like, brain fog, and sometimes my words don't come out correctly. I've recognised it on the last one. I recognise my tongue kind of slipping, and I don't know whether it's like your tongue might go to sleep or something, so you can't quite get your word out and you're like, bleh. And then the OCD. I mean, the last OCD was like reading shit. But this one, I have been really fucking on the divination shit to get answers. And I should really chill out. Like, but I can't help it right now because I feel like my life's still in limbo. I'm not quite where I need to be. And it's like, I just feel like it's like the last little fight before I finally get to freedom. I think that's what it feels like, when I finally just get to peace, love and light. I'm just on the last hurdle. And then my path will be where it will be fulfilling for me. Life's not been fulfilling at all for me. It's been fucking shit, mate. I need some fucking, I need a life again. I need some good times, and I need to live. And I can't wait to fucking walk the cat and the dog with Josh and Amelia, you know. I can't wait. I think Amelia's going to love walking the cat. And I think if we get them both young, they'll both get used to it. You know, like get them, like there'll be little mates that go on little fucking walks, like they'll probably talk to each other and shit while me and the kids are talking to each other, and we go, and I actually get them out in nature. And I'm very like, I've got a very fantasy mind when it comes to nature, so I'm hoping I can get Amelia in a bit of fantasy land, maybe even Josh as well, like, and make out we're on adventures because we're on a nature walk, and we're like fucking like Lara Croft and fucking Indiana Jones and shit. Fuck yeah. Like just fucking just vibing. Fun. There was just so many dreams to live in a time that I was dying. But I think that was what got me through it all, knowing that everything will work out and everything will be right again. I just got a picture of the hangman in my head. As the world's fucking flipping. I think my world's flipping. Unless it's just my fucking mental health crash again. Fuck knows. I'm just going to keep recording though, because I do actually need it all for evidence, and I need it for educational purposes. So it's like, you know, when you call up a call centre and they say we record the calls for educational purposes. It's kind of like what I'm doing, because I have to educate myself on how the fuck to understand my fucking brain damage, and how I can live with it without it fucking damaging me, because it's been damaging me so far, and I'm trying to get to a point where it doesn't. But I still have to be very mindful. I mean, I do fucking all sorts of shit to fucking help myself. I do so much shit, it's fucking annoying. I can't be arsed. Oh, I get it. I get why people just don't do it, because it's fucking, it's effort. But when you got no choice, you got no choice. And I've got no choice to do all of this shit. So I'm just fucking on a little island on my own, just fucking like spilling shit, and I'm just seeing who comes my way to be part of my life now. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm at. Well, that's what they tell me to do anyway. You're meant to surrender, and instead of chasing something, you let it come your way. But then they just tell me to say all this shit, just let it out. And it has been helping with like my cases and educational purposes, so I'll just keep going. We'll see. Who knows? You might actually get to see a full-on fucking psychosis. Well, you did actually anyway in the old videos. That was psychosis. That was psychosis. So you'd have seen it before. And I've been tracking my mental health on this, like documented like a journal. So ups and downs, baby, ups and downs. What a shit one.